What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about how the narcissist will always have a different story to tell. I also want to answer a question left under the comments section by Be Heard, and she asks, can I do a video on why does the ex-narc wants to remain friends? And I guess this is after the relationship is over. Now, I want to set a quick disclaimer that I am not a relationship expert. Now, I'm just giving you my honest opinion on why narcissists want to be friends after it's over. And there are so many reasons, but the number one reason why is because the narcissists just want to stay connected to you. And it kind of goes along with they always have a different story to tell, because chances are if you got out of that bad, toxic relationship with that person who treated you horrible, that you're going to talk about it. You're going to expose them. And they don't want the truth to get out. So they want to remain friends, and they want people to know that you two are still friends, even though this is something that they have come up with, not something that you really want, but this is something that they are pushing for, so that if you have spoken bad against them, people will question you like, but why are y'all still communicating? Why are y'all still friends? So that's why, because it kind of gives them, you know, the opportunity to paint the perfect picture, like nothing is wrong, and, you know, relationships, they just don't work out sometimes. But sometimes it can be deeper than that. Well, probably most all the time when you're in a relationship with a narc or any toxic situation with anyone, when you get out of it, it's like you don't want to look back. You don't want to give it second chances, because the chances are it won't get better. Things won't change. But again, so many reasons why narcs, they want to, you know, stay connected to you. They want to be friends. And they're opportunists. They just want to stay in your life. They feel entitled to you. They want to be friends so they can kind of let you see the life that they are living. New supply they want you to see them with. And that new supply could be people who they've always been dealing with. They may just be new to you. So again, there's so many reasons. I'm not an expert on that. That's just my honest opinion of it. I think that they just don't want to let go of the fact that you left them, because it makes them look like they lost in a game, and they look at everything as a game. You know, if they could get inside of your mind and control your thoughts, they will. So again, so many reasons why they want to remain friends after the relationship. It could be, you know, because you were a good convenience to them money wise. You know, they think that maybe if you give them that chance to still at least be friends, even while they're with the new supply, they can come back to you, you know, to probably talk to you about other people. They need your advice. You just never know. It's just so much with a narc that they do in the dark that, you know, kind of paints a picture of their true intentions in situations. So that's my honest opinion of it. Now, I also want to talk about how the narcissists, they always tell a different story. When you use that power and go no contact with the narcissist, it puts you on top of things. You know, you start to feel on top and in control of yourself. And when you show the narc that, you know, you just can't get me back there again. You know, you can't get inside of my mind and convince me that you have changed and stuff like that. When you're really hard with it, like how I am with the narc and how I just don't let up at all, it does, you know, it gives them that opportunity to tell people like, see, it wasn't me the whole while, it was this person, because look how they're acting and look how mean they're being to me. But just because you haven't told the story, that gives them that opportunity to tell a different story. And of course, if you don't just expose them, you just go no contact quietly and you don't look back and you don't speak about it, again, that gives them that opportunity to be able to smear you easily because they know you're not really going to question it. So they will always have a different story to tell. And a lot of times that causes people to come at you in a wrong way because they're only going on one side of the story because you haven't spoken up about anything. And you really don't owe that explanation to anyone. At the end of the day, when you get out of a situation with a narc, it's all about you and healing going forward. It's not about you explaining to people why you did something. Now, if they want to come to you and find out what happened and stuff like that, that's up to you if you want to share that information with them. But just know the narcissist will always have a different story to tell. And even if you go back into, communicating with the narcissist, but you have set healthy boundaries, remember that they are still talking and they still say things, pertaining to what you used to have with them. And they still have a different story to tell. They will always, say differently from what it really was. So that's just something to think about going forward that, and I know I probably speak on this a lot, but people are going to always have something to say. People are going to be opinionated about your situation, which is none of their business unless, they are pulled in it. And then, of course, you owe them an explanation just to clear your name for the sake of clearing your name, but not for the sake of, making them feel a way about what happened. Like, make your decision and be at peace with it. Don't overly explain why you choose peace over chaos and a toxic situation. You don't ever owe that to anyone, It's all about what makes you a better person. It's all about healing. And it's all about, looking forward to a positive future. A narc-free future. So just keep in mind that the narcissist will always have a different story to tell. And what makes them delusional when they're telling certain stories, again, if you start to coexist again and say, for instance, you just feel like, okay, everything is all right. I've set these boundaries. You know not to take it there with me, okay? Or I'm just going to disappear on you. So I'm giving you a chance to be, I'm giving you a chance to be around me. I'm giving you a chance to get a few words in. But if you go too far with it, I'm out of here, And I'm not advising anyone to do this, but I'm just saying for the sake of the moment, if this should ever happen, sometimes you have to remind the narc, don't take it too far or I will do what I have to do to show you that I have not letting up. Things have not changed between us. My decision to get out or to just stop dealing with you or go no contact is still final. I'm only giving you that privilege to talk to me because I am here right now in the moment. When it happens, the narcissist will always have a different story to tell because they still want to make the outsiders think that it's all copacetic with you too. So they're going to, make people think that, oh, we all good, and people pass by and like, all two together, you all right, like, oh, okay. People are always going to be gullible in that way and hopeful, and just always want to push for false hope as for y'all getting back together. And it's like you have to let them know, no, this is just, conversating right now. We're just conversating. There's nothing going on, It's not that you got to stand there and just spill out how you truly feel in that moment. But trust me, the narcissist is saying something and they always have a different story to tell. They're going to make people think, even after the fact, even after that moment is over with, that, yeah, we were talking and stuff and we just might get back together. They lie like that. They're very delusional. But not only delusional, they're so determined to just not let go and to just keep you that they will lie on your name and lie on just what you see. It's not always what it is, but that's what the narc wants people to believe. So that's just something to think about. The narcissist will always have a different story to tell. So if y'all have ever experienced anything like that, this was like a impromptu video. Just leave your thoughts down below, vent away. I will get back to the comments as soon as I can, because I don't ever want anybody to think that I'm ignoring their comments. I get to them as soon as I can. So thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to you soon.